You can't look at the poster and say, of course you'd be hype. Look at it. Hype! That may be true, but there's other reason to look forward to. Although it's considered as Season 3 Part 2, it will only have 10 episodes, rather than 12. That would scare an anime fan to believe the budget is low and the Wit Studio will have to rush. That's not necessarily true. Believe me, the hype is real and it will be glorious. But why the anime fans should be excited? What is there to expect? Why the hype? Allow me to explain. Number 1. Prepare for the grandest battle yet. Season 3 Part 1 was a different feel for the series. No titans were involved aside of one, human versus human, politics talk, and a large focus on the characters. Even the opening felt different to the point some fans were bummed out on the mellow tone, though personally, it was the fitting choice for its theme. With that all said, it was very necessary for what's to come for Part 2. Granted, every arc has a purpose, but in this series case, it truly factors tremendously. It's not essentially about cooling down before confronting Titan once more, or at least the main goal is to establish these characters and the importance of their growth and beyond. Historia takes the supremacy of a queen. Levi dealt with the past and carried a syringe for the future, and other tidbits for other characters to learn, including Army killing a person. As for Eren, he needed the development he got here. We're not talking about power up, we're dealing with him as a person. He needed to grow up, needed to understand the environment he's in, and needed to know who he is. Going to the action without it would simply feel light in an investment. Now, it has gotten much heavier. Bottom line, Uprising arc was a must before the epic proportion kicks off. Each development is crucial to make the scope bigger for their next conflict. Rather solely get their revenge on the traitors, clear out the Titans, or even reclaim their lost home. They have more to win and lose. In the last episode of Part 1, Hope has returned to humanity, from new state-of-the-art technology to rightful order of politics. It gave everyone a chance to see the light they have been dying for. Survey Corps never looked so motivated to fight. It's why Erwin made an unusual war cry. It's time for revolution. The stakes are high, and with everything counting on this very battle, which will be in Part 2, it's why the calm before storm in the last episode felt believable and worrisome. It's practically the end game. That's also a reference. It's the mark of an end of an old era, or maybe the downfall of humanity's last hope. It's now or never. Number 2, majority of the cast are involved. You know how in the recent Avengers movies have majority of the cast and focus on the villain who was introduced from the very beginning? That's Part 2. It may sound like this always have been the case, but there's more to it. Rather than introducing a new antagonist or faction such as Part 1, even if it was hinted, the characters who will be involved are everyone we know, and soon to learn more. Instead of seeing the good guys fighting against the bad guys, we are going to see two sides in a more gray area. As seen in the trailer, Rhina is involved, so you can expect other known characters. Not to mention, the opposing force consists Titans that started the series in the first place, hence the endgame feeling. Will it be the end? I won't say, but you will be captivated by its magnitude. Will there be new characters? I won't say either, but the known characters are good enough for a large battle. It's equivalent to One Piece and their own style of a war. Nearly everyone the fans know are there, so the investment is extraordinary. Easily captured their attention. Same can be said with Avengers as an example. The point is, fans will be highly invested because of who will be involved and how much it means for them. Whether there will be development or closure is all a guessing game. The trailer did a good job on not exploiting too much of its content. It is more than intense action. It's a ride of your life. Needless to say, there will be blood. And number 3, Survey Corps forever. In other words, incredible action galore. I often say this arc or part is the Battle of the Bastards tier. If you don't know what that is, it's from a TV hit series, Game of Thrones. It's an episode that is often praised for its wonderful display of war. From cinematography to action, it was incredible. Case in point, the next part will deliver. Just look at the moment where Aaron soars above the wall, looking down below, preparing for a battle that will change everything. You know how grand this is with the bone-chilling atmosphere presented in the trailer, and there will be more to come. Some fans will say the epicness has unraveled in the previous arc. I beg to differ. This is an untapped epicness waiting to happen here, and some will not be ready to see it unfold. I have heard some fans were a bit upset for Season 3 Part 1 for barely having any action. This part will be the wake-up call. When Link Horizon is back to do the opening theme, you know this part will be jam-packed with action. It's going to be an all-out brawl, non-stop. Well, there will be some pause, but nothing to ruin the flow. It practically makes up for the last part and more. There will be plenty of incredible moments that I cannot wait to see the anime fans' reaction. Hell, same can be said for the manga readers. I wish I could discuss on which, but trust me, it's going to be worth raw crying over it. It's the Act 3 of Avengers movie at its best. Translation: it's going to be amazing. As stellar the content is, the epic proportion cannot be done without stellar presentation. Although there's only one trailer, it's safe to say which studio will deliver it. The animation looks ready for some fast-paced, exciting set pieces, as well as selling raw emotions. Personally, the soundtrack is what I look forward to the most. Words have it, Hiroyuki Sawano have conducted plenty of new and revamped soundtrack for this part alone. That sounds like slice of heaven there. Even the trailer soundtrack got me goosebumps, so imagine for what's in store for each episode. It will have that epic feel that it truly needs. There will be only 10 episodes, but believe me, it's good enough. In fact, I would say it's the best decision. Haikyuu Season 3 was 10 episodes long, and it was fantastic. I see nothing wrong with 2 episodes discounted. It will favor the pacing, and since this will be pure chaos, why slow down? The trailer hardly covered anything. I dare to say, it is only 1 episode content. Fans have no idea what's coming. It's going to be a wild ride. Satisfaction guaranteed. Okay, everyone has a different taste, but majority will be satisfied. It's the epic scale that anime fans will never forget. Manga fans will be floored by its great presentation. It will be glorious. This is Attack on Titan Season 3, Part 2. Got any more questions or want to share your thoughts on the next part? Write it down in the comment section. If you like this and want more of this, subscribe to my channel, and my world will be yours to stay. Until next time, take care.